Hey everybody, it's Charlie from Daily Motor, and today we've got the real-world highway fuel economy test of the 2020 Ford Mustang 2.3-liter EcoBoost. Now this is the high-performance package version of this car, so we're expecting a little bit lower fuel economy than you may get with a standard 2.3-liter just because of the updated aerodynamics to this car as well as the sticky, high-performance summer tires. As you can see here, we've got the car in Grabber Lime. This is the Supreme handling track version of this car. It's got this active exhaust on there, makes it sound a little farty, but also a little cool. Now we're not going to be doing a full review of this car just because we haven't gotten to spend enough time with it, but I will put the links in the description to our sound system test of the Mustang GT Premium that had the same audio system, as well as our review of that car. Now the reason we do these real-world fuel economy tests is the EPA's test, which gives this car 28 miles per gallon on the highway. Those tests are conducted by the manufacturers and only average a speed of 48 miles per hour, even for the highway test. So we feel that there's an interest out there for people who want to take vehicles on road trips, cruise at steady state highway speeds, and see what sort of numbers they can really expect on the highway. So to do that, we're going to go to the gas station here, fill up using the 3-click method. We're going to use the same pump at both the beginning and the end, fill up after doing 100 miles on the highway, and then calculate our miles per gallon based on the amount of fuel used and distance traveled. Let's head on over to our favorite pump, number 8. We're going to be using regular fuel in this Mustang because even though the EcoBoost motors make more power on premium gas, the way we see it, if you were doing a road trip and you wanted to save as much money as possible, you'd be using the lowest allowable fuel grade for your vehicle. And for this car, that's 87. I also happen to know that this car has 87 octane in it already, so that's yet another reason to do 87. Okay. Nice and full. That gave us 2.4 gallons. GPS reset, trip reset, and climate control set at 73 degrees auto. And away we go. Now there are different drive modes in the Mustang, but there's no eco mode, so the most economical we've got is normal. We'll be using that. We're just going to drive nice and easy over to the highway. But this is the 10-speed transmission, so we're already getting a lot of shifting. We get into 5th gear by 18 miles per hour. Now the idea of this test is not to hypermile, but rather to drive comfortably and efficiently and see what sort of fuel economy we can get averaging a speed of 70 miles per hour. So as we get up to highway speed here, we're going to get up safely and as you would on a casual drive. We're gonna set the cruise control at 73 miles per hour in an attempt to average 70 miles per hour over the entire test. So it looks like GPS is giving us about 73 when the car's set at 74. So we're going to go cruise on. Set at 74. What do we get? Well, maybe that is, it's bouncing between 73 and 74 miles per hour. That seems pretty solidly set. I think we're probably going to leave it at 74. Maybe, depending on how traffic is, we'll go back to 73. Initial highway comfort seems pretty good. There's a little bit of extra road noise, but these tires do not help that. Just kind of some general noise through the windows. All right, we're gonna test on, and we will see you at the end of the test.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
Coming to the end of the fuel economy test here in the 2.3 liter Mustang. According to the trip computer, we're getting above EPA, coming in at 28.9 miles to the gallon right now. That's sure to go up as we coast off the highway in a mile. Overall comfort, not too bad. There's something weird about these Mustang seats, the base ones. They feel very squishy and comfortable upon first sit, but after spending more than an hour in them, the comfort levels, they go down. It's like the seat's not supporting you in the proper way. Other than that, road noise actually didn't seem to be too bad. Engine noise wasn't bad either. I was worried about a little bit of drone with this exhaust, but hasn't seemed to be an issue. Been averaging 70 miles per hour over the test, so I'm happy to see that. Should have mentioned earlier, ambient temperature was 63 degrees when we started. It's up to 69 degrees now. Other than that, no real surprises on this test. It's been fairly smooth. Audio system is above average. It's pretty decent for not being the top level system. It falls apart a little bit on more complex music, but for pop and standard radio, it's just fine. As we get off the highway, we are going to drive nice and easy back to the gas station, return to our same pump that we filled up at, fill up using the 3-click method again, get our result. We should have 108.4 miles on the GPS when we get there. The GPS and the car's tripometer are more than a mile off at this point. The car is reading 106.5 when the GPS says 107.9. So 1.4 miles off there. There we are, pump number 8, 108.4 miles on the trip. Okay. We got 3.733 gallons in there, giving us a total of 29 miles to the gallon according to our calculations. That is right in line with the computer. It's actually dead on, 29.0, 29.0. Doesn't get much better than that, everyone. So 1 mile per gallon above EPA rated fuel economy here at 70 miles per hour. Let's take 29 times 15.5, which is the size of the fuel tank, giving you an effective cruising range of 449, let's just say 450 miles here in the 2.3 liter high output EcoBoost motor. Not too bad. Now, if you had the standard motor and the non-Pirelli P0 Corsa tires giving you a little less stick on the ground, you'd probably do even better than that. Hope you guys enjoyed seeing those results here. If you liked the video, please hit that like and subscribe button. Check out our other content, and we'll see you on the next one. I'm Charlie from Daily Motor, and as always, drive on.